What's going on, YouTube? What's going on out there, everybody? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. What's going on, everybody? What's good? What's good? If you are new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video and welcome to Hollywood Sports. Let's get it. Let's get it. We are back on franchise mode, man, in Madden NFL 23. We are back home, man. We beat the New York Giants last week. Now we got to get a 2-game win streak, man. We got to beat the New York Giants.
He
Let's
stayed
get it.
active a week ago with an 8-tackle performance. It's
Come on, Will Fuller. Let's get it, baby.
Jets. All that and more coming up next.
This building holds just
Here we
north
go.
of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Here we go.
Tonight, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New York Jets and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that.
Yeah, boys, come in. Let's get it together. Let's go.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage.
All right, we're kicking the football off. Here we go.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, it's Zach Wilson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll
All right, defense, here we go. Let's do it.
This week, whenever they're nearing the end zone.
First play, Wilson wants to throw it.
Got him, get him. Whew, come on.
Complete to open things up.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Cover. Stick him. Oh, good move.
To his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Third play of this.
Guys, let's man him up. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Let's get off the field. Come on, defense. Man up.
Run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he will have the first down here at about the 40.
Guys, I got this game playing pretty good, man, with my slider set, man. It's playing pretty good.
Faced with our first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through.
Going online is a tragedy right now,
Doing it
man.
on the ground sends a different
It's a
type of
tragedy when you go online, man.
Let's
It's
face
a
it, we've done a lot of
mess.
games together. How
It's
often
a
have we seen
pig
3rd
pen.
down?
It's a crazy
into an
house.
automatic passing down, no matter what the yardage.
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening
Here we
drive
go.
to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Now Wilson on first down.
Man up. Get him. Come on. There we go. Cole Holcomb. Take it to the house, Cole Holcomb. Take it to the house, boy. Take it to the house, boy. Spike it, man. Let's go. We're at home, baby.
So a big defensive play there.
We won on the road last week and beat the Giants. Now we go beat these Jets. Let's go. Look at Cole Holcomb playing that defense, man. Let's go. He takes it back, pick 6 to the house. H-O-U-S-E house.
It paid off. Joey's
to the
on
house.
for the extra point.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Let's go.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3.
Hit him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Yeah, Cole Hogan, boy, that boy's a beast, man. He is a beast.
From a week ago. 19 carries, 68 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but you know that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into the wall.
Man, Cole Hogan is everywhere right now.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively.
He is leading that defense, baby.
A punt situation on 4. When we talk about defenders specifically,
look at that. Look. Ooh, look at Cole Hogan. He's right there, boy. Right there.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool
That's what I'm talking about, defense. That's what I'm talking about.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Come on, Jahan. Let's run it back.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
Ooh! Block. There we go. Ooh! Good block, Kevin. Really? Run, Robinson. Come on.
And all the way
good run, man. Good run. Let's go. Calvin really made that great block on the outside.
69 yards.
He makes the block right there. Gone.
First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far
man,
as
I thought Robinson had more speed than that, man. Come on, y'all. He got ran down. Yeah.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
They got a fast defense, man.
Nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't,
They love cover 4, boy. They love it.
In this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They love that quarters.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Oh, no!
And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh, nowhere. Chase Young is on the loose.
Losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back.
There we go. There we go. Deron Payne. Jonathan Allen.
It brings up 4th.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding.
Good job, defense. Good job.
They're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Fielded at about the 28. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me...
Oh, he blocks it. Oh, he got away from that block.
When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
Come on, you getting there for the block. You got to hold it, though. You got to hold it.
46. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
I don't like that play. I don't like it.
Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Gibson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
He blew that play
Forget
up.
about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Back to Gibson and another catch for it.
Beautiful.
They'll head out
Beautiful.
of bounds inside
Beautiful.
the 10, mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they have them stacked up.
Oh, man, I had that C route on the left side there.
Had to be. Just make the tackle.
Gotta remember that next time.
And force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing first and goal, looking to regroup.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll run with Gibson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
We ain't gonna take no chance, guys. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. We're not taking a chance.
They'll try to run it with Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I am not throwing an interception.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And
Yay.
it's one practice
Yay.
each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
Well, many times
Look at that pass rush.
you get the sense
Jonathan Allen said, "I got it."
Any bad situation, they keep moving around.
All right, guys, let's
trying to
man up.
make
Let's
guys
man
like
up.
the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of 2, and it will be the final act of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the Eagles
Oh, man,
who are
Philly's
out in
winning
front.
that one. Come
Miles
on, man.
Sanders,
How we
well
going to
over
catch
100
these
yards on
guys,
the ground
man?
with a pair of
Jalen
touchdown
Hurts got
runs.
2 touchdowns in that
From there, we're
first
off to
half.
Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. Robert Woods, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown reception. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jets. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for Washington, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did. And that just set them up well for the second half to come. Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down. Here's Hal.
Oh!
It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Not
Saw it too late.
Things to start out the third quarter.
I seen it too late.
Already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were
It was
talking
my second
with the
progression.
coach, and he
It's
talked
too late.
about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
After the interception, here's Wilson. It's caught by Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, it's complete. He dials up Davis once more. Wilson on the hook up to Davis. First down, Jets.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing is Wilson. The pressure gets there. He goes down.
Ooh, Montez Sweat, baby. Montez Sweat.
Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
On the counter, it's Hall. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal. They'll try to run it here with Hall. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
We're going to go right behind Bates, the tight end. Here we go. Get out there. Get out there.
They'll
Get out
start
there.
on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3
They're
yards.
playing good
but no
football,
more than
man.
that.
The Jets are playing good
Second down.
football right now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
That man coverage.
2nd down. Howell now. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Man, that ball
And
took a long time to
Gibbons 6
get
yards
there.
Here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. 73 yards for him on the
We got our
ground now
1-2
as he's
punch
been
going.
terrific here this afternoon.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Yes.
He completes
Beautiful.
this one to Terry
Beautiful.
McLaurin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They playing on counter defense, boy.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Faking the handoff, Howell. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Boy, a nice play there.
They can't play that. They can't play that cover 1 no more. They have played it 2 times in a row.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On the
They always blitz on that play.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that
blitz
and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
We number 32 is a rushing offense, man. That's bad.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So here's Wilson and the Jets down by 10. Just under 2 minutes to go.
It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing now is Wilson.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wilson. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Wilson to throw.
And that's complete to Davis.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Feel that pressure, baby. Feel that pressure.
Chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
But he still got it.
Man, they got lucky right there. They got lucky, y'all.
That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's over. Come on now, it's over.
Timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
We got too much momentum.
I think that's safe to say defensively.
Too much
tackling's
momentum.
been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Trying to score, man. They're at least trying to score.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Good drive.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team.
Let's go, baby. You got to get back into it. We have to get back into it. Dallas and Philadelphia is playing some great football right now.
Can you hook us up?
We got to at least try to win this. We got to beat them the next time we play them, and we got to try to at least. We got to make the playoffs. We got to make the playoffs.
So for the Commanders,
the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll look